Tuesday. Welcome back. Terry here. It has been a cold, dreary day today. That wind's been blowing and it's just been too cool to be out in it. No sun to help warm it up if you're out in it. But today they came and they hooked up our Kohler generator. They originally told us probably 4 hours, 6 hours, something like that. They got here about 20 to 8 in the morning, and we guesstimated they were done at 11. The power went off about 20 to 9, and then it came back on probably a couple hours later. It came on long enough it was on, but we could still hear them outside, and then it went off, and then it came back on. And so we sat out in the sunroom for a little bit, and we didn't hear anything, and got up and looked out, and I told Jerry, I said, there's nobody here, so I think they're done. So we went outside and looked, and he checked it, and that power that came on went off and then came back on was probably them testing it. So and then we ran into town. I wanted to pick up some new yarn for a mystery crochet along that's starting Monday, and we weren't gone long at all because that was the fastest I think we picked out, or I picked out yarn in a long time. But in my mind I kind of knew that I wanted pastels, and I'll shoot a picture up as I'm talking. It took 5 colors, and we figured up the yardage from what she was using, because mine will be Aran weight, and I'll need a little bit into the 3rd skein, so I had to get 3 of each, so that was 15 skeins. But it's such, all I told Jerry is I want it pastel looking. And he really liked the one pink that he pulled out, and so then we looked at her colors, and I said, well, I really like this yellow then, because she had a gold yellow in it. I also put a picture up of the teaser picture she gave us, and we just kind of went from there, and we got that all picked out and came home, and the inspector came out, and there was a bill on her door, and so Jerry went out this afternoon after lunch and laid the railroad ties down for the area he's working on, and came back in, and so we both are kind of tired. We went to bed like at 11 o'clock last night, and we got up about, I think it was 6:30 that the cats woke us up to get fed, and we just stayed up, and which is good, because when they got here at 20 to 7 or 20 to 8, I had just finished making my smoothie and been out of the shower about 5 minutes, and that's when they came up. So anyways, so that part is done, and so no planting in the garden, and I can tell I did a lot yesterday with my back, so I'm taking it easy today. So this morning I just worked on my English paper piecing project. I got that clue done, and it's like, I think the next clue comes out this Sunday, but I'm looking at us right behind you, and it's a lot of hand stitching. It's a lot of hand stitching. So when I got that done, and then it's like, well, okay, now what do I want to do? And I have cross stitch, but I wasn't feeling cross stitch. Well, the power wasn't back on at that time either, so but when it came back on, we went in and got the yarn and stuff. So I decided I was going to pull out some socks that I have started but haven't finished. So the one sock I did get a while back, one of them done. And so that's what the one sock looks like. If you've been with me for a little bit, you've seen this one. And this is a gift. And this is what I got left of it. So I am on the foot. I did get the gusset decreases done on the foot, or on the ankle part, so I just need to do the foot and then the toe. And probably within a couple of days, if I would just do an hour on it, it will get done in no time, because when I get close to the toe, then I just want it done, because that doesn't take long at all. So, and because I haven't been knitting on socks. Well, then I got to thinking, you know, our grandson's graduating the end of May, and we're going to go down to be part of that and the open house and stuff. And I thought maybe I'll make him a pair of socks. So I pulled out my socks in the stripes, and it's mainly Christmas or Halloween. And the majority of it is, it just, none of them was like speaking to me but the one. Well, there was two, but they were pretty much almost the same. So I wound it up and I started knitting on it this afternoon, and I got the cuff done on the one sock. So it's going to take a little while, because he's a size 13 foot, and then I want to do one for his dad, which has got the same foot size, and then his younger brother, who's got basically almost the same foot size. I think he's in a men's 10, Riker is, but the ankles are a little bit thicker, so instead of doing the normal 64 stitches, I have to do 72 stitches so it can fit over their ankles to go up. So I pulled this one out right here, and I'm really liking how it is knitting up. I mean, he's 18 years old, and I don't want to, you know, do the in-your-face Christmas and stuff. So, but this is what it looks like so far. So I'm really liking it. It's more of muted colors, and this one was Freckled Whimsy, and the other one was Up North Yarns. Let's see, this one is called Santa Paws, and there is supposed to be six stripes repeat. So this is Santa Paws. So I put that down, and Jerry went out to make well, he's made it, is cooking, it's baking scalloped potatoes and ham. I have eaten so much ham since Sunday that, you know, no matter what the scale is saying right now, it's not going to be true, because I'm really got to push the fluids. So, but what was it? Because it's like 4:30, and I said an hour and 27 minutes, and he goes, well, it's only 4:30. I says, yeah, but when you get up at 6:30 and you eat breakfast at 7:30 and lunch at 12:30, an hour away sounds a long time. So I made myself a cup of hot tea out from Stash Tea, is like one of my favorites, and it is orange spice, and I got it in my cute little Starbucks mug. So I thought, well, that might help curve, you know. For some reason, I just want a snack today, and I'm trying that too. Maybe because it's dreary and I'm tired and all the, all the things. So, but other than that, there hasn't been anything going on. So I will probably knit on the between the two socks, and I don't think I'll do my cross stitch tonight. My eyes are too tired. It'll be easier just to sit there and knit. So yeah. And I don't think we have anything the rest of the week that I know of. We're supposed to get another possible frost, I think Thursday morning. So I don't think I'm ever going to get the cabbage or those onions planted. Jerry thinks that they'll be okay if I plant them, but I left them out all night last night in the portable greenhouse that had a covering over it. And the onions, to me, I'll bring them in tonight, because the onions to me look like they got a way more stress than I thought they should, because they've already been hardened. So, but because I'd like to get them in the ground as soon as possible. So I'll see what tomorrow brings. I might be able to get them in the ground, and like I said yesterday, I'm not holding up too much hope on the onions, because they're not very big. So worst case scenario, I just go to our local nursery and see if they got any onion starts, and just get a couple, because we only use them when we do the canning of our tomato products and stuff like that, when you make sauces and all that stuff, and tomato soup, and so I don't need much. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to let you guys go. Shorter, sweeter, I hope. So thanks for stopping by, my friends. I'm going to take my tea. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to put my feet back up and knit a little and edit this vlog, which won't be very long. And yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything coming up this week, because this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's Mother's Day weekend. That has crept up on me. It's Mother's Day weekend this weekend. And where I got before I let you go, my friend Shar told me about this place not too far from us that is a roadside flower stand. And right now she's doing tulips. And so last Friday we went out there, and I got basically a bouquet of tulips for $10, and they were pink, and it had the light pink on the outside and the dark pink on the inside. If I still have pictures, I'll pop it up. And of course now they've really opened up, and they're looking so pretty. And I told Jerry, I said, yep, I said, I'm going to go back out. I miss having fresh cut flowers. And so I said, she only sells them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a young couple, and because they both work full time. Well, she posted that the tulips she's going to do for Mother's Day weekend, they look like a peonies, and I'll pop a photo up too, instead of a tulip. And I said, oh, most definitely, we're going to go back and get some. And I said I might get 2 bunches, one for my mom and one for myself. And, but they look so pretty. So I just need to start my own cut flower garden is what I need to do, because I do miss having fresh flowers in the house once a week. So, and you know, I just have not had that knack of growing flowers. So I'm learning. I have flower seeds to plant and do, and my friend has told me that, like on her zinnias, she'll plant zinnias and she'll wait 3 to 4 weeks and she'll plant some more zinnias, so that way she's got that all season long. So I'll have to try to do that too. So because you do the same thing in your vegetable garden. They tell you, like, grow your radishes, for example. Instead of planting all of them at once, you plant a little bit and then you wait 2 weeks and come back and plant a little bit more. So by the time the first batch gets done, the next batch will almost be ready. And you can do that with, well, I know you can do it with lettuce and stuff like that, you know, your spinach and stuff. I was just in my head trying to think. I know you can't do that with tomatoes. You know, this would be your seeds. You probably could do that with green beans, but green beans, yeah, I bet you could, because they're seeds. So, but anyways, thanks for stopping by, my friends, and until we can meet again, I hope that you have a great day and enjoy whatever you're doing, and just enjoy. I don't even know what I was going to say. I really don't, except for thanks for stopping by, and thank you for being here, and until we can meet up again. See you soon, my friends.